The Breeze. The Breeze is Minecraft's latest monster, added in the 1.21 snapshots and can be found inside the new trial chambers. It kinda looks like the evil twin of the Blaze, or maybe the Blaze is the evil twin of the Breeze. Get on that one, game theory. But anyways, breezes are pretty cool. They can launch these projectiles that do two interesting things. First, they exert a lot of knockback to the player, and secondly, when they explode, they can activate certain components, including redstone, such as trapdoors, levers, and buttons. And that's what I've been messing around with. Let me demonstrate. Over here we have a breeze called Tyler. Hi Tyler! See, Tyler here has parental abandonment issues, so he keeps pushing people away. Using the new breeze, I have invented 4 mechanical uses for them, including a new minigame, because of course I have. Anyway, let's get to it. First up, we have what I call a breeze cannon. In this chamber here, we have 2 or 3 breezes trapped in a composter. I can then stand over here in line of sight, so they start shooting me. But because there is a couple of bubble columns of water in between us, they redirect the breeze balls upwards and away from me. They then come into contact with this water above, which is flowing downwards. This counteracts their momentum and puts the balls in stasis. What I found out is these projectiles act like gas fireballs, in that the player can then go up to them, aim, punch them, and shoot them off. So what I've made here is some rudimentary targets using the new copper bulb. And as demonstrated here, the player can then shoot the targets which light up the copper bulb, signaling a hit. What's great is this has reusable infinite ammo because it comes from a monster. I reckon this breeze cannon can be used in minigames or as a castle defense of sorts. At the very least, I think this is a really cool build. Now next up we have what I call a useless machine. Inspired by those videos online of some guy flicking a lever on a box and the little arm pops up and turns itself off. I have instead made a Minecraft version using the new breeze. So I walk up to this lever, flick it, a breeze pops up, gets angry, shoots me, turns itself off. This is because the projectile, when it explodes, will change the state of any redstone components, including a lever, thus deactivating the mechanism, hiding himself down below. And thirdly, we have what I call a breeze launcher. Now this is probably the most useful thing today. This is using the same mechanics as the breeze cannon, that is using water to redirect the breeze balls upwards. But this time we don't put them in stasis straight away. Instead we then move them to the right and put them in stasis in this chamber over here, which consequently builds up a giant blob of these projectiles in one spot. From my experimentation, I can say that the breezes are currently very buggy, especially the projectiles. One thing that I figured out is that somewhere within the code, the projectiles only check for collisions while they are moving. So because these are all currently stationary, I can walk right into them and they don't explode, it's completely fine. However, what that does mean is that if I want to activate this giant bomb of projectiles, I have to give them more movement. So what I've made is a quick redstone circuit which pushes a soul sand block below the chamber, turning it into a bubble column. This will give them some momentum, so when I'm positioned above them, they hit my feet and send me hundreds of blocks in the sky! Look, I can press F3. I am 400 blocks at peak, and I've seen this thing go up to 800 blocks. And what's great again is this is 100% reusable, and if you're in survival and have absolutely no armor, it only deals half a heart of damage. Out of everything, this is super useful, and it's something I would not be surprised if we see a lot more in the future. So when we do, just don't forget who made this first. And lastly, of course, this wouldn't be a gerg video without some mention of minigames. So using the new breeze mob, I present another minigame I've invented. This one I call Trap Fall. It's meant to sound like trapdoor, but fall, like trap fall. Look, it's the best I could come up with. The game is simple. There's a big ring of trapdoors and 4 breezes surrounding it. Players then stand on the trapdoors and try to survive as long as they can without falling in the water below. The breezes shoot and flick the trapdoors open and closed, so the arena is ever changing. You can play this with multiple people and see who can last the longest, and they win. And when you've done, I've built a redstone flying machine that at a push of a button will fly along and reset all the trapdoors to their original state. Anyway, they are my ideas with the new breeze mob. Hopefully in the new snapshot they're a lot less buggy because they are really kind of a mess right now. Anyway, world download in the Discord, and I'll see you in the next video.